Hello and welcome. You're here with Brothers Forge Gaming, and what this is right here, right now, is Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition featuring both the first and second games. I believe this includes all of the DLC from the previous games and also something called Siege of Dragonspear. Picked this up tonight. Pre-release early at my local GameStop. Fantastic. Got the physical copy, and not super fancy or anything, but it is cool to have the disc. There wasn't even an insert or artwork or anything on the inside, but what we do have is a description, and I'm going to read that to you right here, right now. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Forced to leave your home under mysterious circumstances, you find yourself drawn into a conflict that has the Sword Coast on the brink of war. Soon discover there are other forces at work, far more sinister than you could ever imagine. Customize your hero, recruit a party of brave allies, and explore the Sword Coast in your search for adventure, profit, and the truth. So that's going to be the first Baldur's Gate. I like this introduction here. It reminds me of something like God of War. Very excellent game like that in the beginning, where it kind of just goes through when you haven't pushed start yet. So I have not loaded this at all. I'm not sure if the music is coming through screaming or not. I haven't looked to mess with any of the content. Like I said, I did just pick this up tonight, so probably gonna, just take a look at the beginning of the game. I haven't played this since back in the day on PC. Easy and myself, we got this relative, right when it came out. Back then, we played a lot of this game, and we're gonna get into that later. Talk about some of the stuff we got. We went through playing this game originally on PC back in the day. But it is very excellent that this is coming to console, PS4. I'd actually made a comment about this game coming to PS4 a while back, probably about 8-9 months ago, so it's cool to see that somebody was listening. I'm going to give myself credit for that one. But anyhow, we're going to get into this. Like I said, I haven't messed with the volume, so it could be coming through screaming. Not sure. I'll take a look at that later, but really, probably going to just go through the very beginnings of this game, character creation, and go over some of that different stuff. It's late here. It's about 11. I got a bit later start than I was hoping to get, but I do plan on jumping back on this in the morning. So really, this is just going to be a quick look at what you could be getting if you go grab this game for yourself. Hopefully you pre-ordered it. If you didn't, I'm not sure how many stores got copies, but it might not be too late to pre-order it or even just order it. So check it out. Alright, here we go. I do have chat up. If you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, let me know in the comments, and I will get to you as soon as I see it. Alright, here we go. And beyond. I like that. So this is very cool. Already, I'm getting into this. Real quick, I'll mention as well, Children of Moria is another one. I believe it comes out in a couple weeks. I think if you pre-ordered it, you could get it digitally early, and it was less expensive, but you can't get a physical copy if you pre-order it. I have that pre-ordered at GameStop as well, so look forward to that. I believe that comes out in 2 weeks, so I'm going to get some Day Zero content on that as well. But yeah, here we go. I'm going to start with the first game. For those of you who can't read this, I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. Try to do it. For as long as you can remember, your view of the world has been limited to the heavily fortified walls of Candlekeep. Your foster father, Goron, has done everything in his power to protect you and keep you out of harm's way. all of that is about to change. Forced to leave your home under mysterious circumstances. I think I already read that part. So yeah, here we go. I must have missed that first. Anyway, that's all you get. Alright. A lot of these gameplay options too, I won't know if I want to tweak those till afterwards. It did look like something cool. It could give you max HP on level up. That might be interesting to do, but basically I'm just gonna leave all this stuff as it is now, and as you play, you know, there might be something, hey, can I change that? And you go back and look, and a lot of time you can change it, so that's pretty cool. And then here would be where I'd go probably to control the volume. We'll see what the stream sounds like and see what I need to adjust from there. Like I said, I probably won't be talking too much, as I've already been talking too much. But yeah, I just wanted to look at these real quick, see what kind of languages you can go. Alright. A lot of different languages there. Ooh, movies. WotC. Yeah, see, if you notice, the beginning Dungeons & Dragons, so little WotC bottom up. Let's take a look. Oh, logo. I see. Okay, I thought it might be something different. Maybe you can unlock some movies. That'd be neat. Credits. Okay. So it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Diablo a little bit. The menu on Diablo 1 on PlayStation. Of course, ported from PC to console. I played both versions. Definitely was better on PC, but the PlayStation 1 port of it is actually pretty good. If you haven't had a chance to ever play that game, you should definitely check that out. I did hear, I don't know much about this, I did hear they kind of converted this more to a hack and slash, so versus the, you know, like the point and click party PC style that you maybe originally used to, so hopefully that's not a deterrent, or it didn't make the game overly terrible or anything. Huh, that's interesting. It said you could export or import characters maybe from different accounts, or something about playing online too. So again, this to me is just feeling a lot like Diablo, the console version. So maybe that's going to be a little bit like this. I did want to check that out. Huh. Oh, interesting. Pre-generate character. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Well, maybe it does it automatically for you versus creating your own character, so that might have been something I didn't want to click on. Oh man, yeah, these images are right out. If you guys ever played, well, the original, I guess, it's right out there. It also reminds me a lot if you ever played the Magic the Gathering that was on PlayStation 3, I think. There's a few games on there that were pretty good. Just totally reminds me of the avatars you could use there. Minsk? Okay, yeah, these are all super familiar. It's been a while. I don't know how many of these there are, but that's Craig Hack right there. We're gonna go with it. Let's do it. What kind of character should we roll anyhow? I'm thinking probably just tank and spank. It's usually a good way to go. Oh yeah, look at that old D&D rules +1 THACO bonus. I was hoping that they were rolling AD&D rules on this. Oh baby. It was actually something I talked about. I did a playthrough of Baldur's Gate on the Xbox and kind of mentioned some of that stuff. And actually when you're looking for these old D&D games and stuff as well, if you can find any of the games before they change the rules to the 3rd edition, that's always a pretty cool way to go too. I think an example of that is I can't remember if it's right when they changed it, Darkstone? Demonstone, that's the one on PS2. I think that's an example of where they switched it over, and then versus where if you play the original Baldur's Gate, you can play with the old rules. It's just something fun to look for when you're out there looking for these games. Well, you know, it's tough to say. I feel like elves always get the best racial bonuses. I mean, that's pretty good, and if this game's going to carry true, a lot of the enemies do annoying status effects too, like sleep and charm. So 90% resistance is pretty good. Go with long swords getting +1. But what I see here is that advances any class, and you can dual class, but you can't multi-class. So we're just gonna go boring, roll with the human. Kind of was feeling like going for half orc, but you know what? We're gonna go a human. Probably try to make some kind of tanky paladin. It's kind of how I roll. If I can't necromance, necromancers get nerfed if you even get them in games. So what's the point? So I'm just gonna go ahead and look at this stuff real quick, just so you know if you're wondering out there what this stuff's about. It's there. If you guys want to see some more advancement in the thing, go ahead and skip forward. But yeah, I'm gonna go over these classes and just different things as I'm creating a character. So far, so good. That was always one of my favorite things too in playing actual pen and paper D&D was the character creation. A lot of time that would be my favorite part. Oh, yeah, and another thing, I'm just getting a huge Lord of the Rings vibe going on right now. It's a raging clue of Lord of the Rings. I kind of gotta want to go watch it right now, if you know what I'm saying. Oh man, that's so cool. You can be a druid in this. That is one of my favorite classes to be. Really like the ability to shapeshift, charm creatures. Just that whole nature magic vibe. So cool. Halfway through these, I mean, obviously I'm going paladin. I think we're gonna take a look at the rest of these, but so far this game is blowing my mind. It's been so long since I played this. Very cool. So far. I highly recommend it. Stop wasting. Just go out and buy it right now. Just go get it. Or just keep watching me go through the stuff too, and then go get it later. But get this game. It seems awesome so far. Okay, so that's a pretty cool feature as if you choose a sorcerer, is that you might not get as many spells, it looks like, but you can maybe base on your mana or something, you can cast spells, because that was one thing about early D&D as well, is you only got like 2 spells or whatever based on your character. You didn't get to sit there and cast unlimited fireball, you know what I mean? You really had to plan out your spells. So I'm wondering right here if you can cast unlimited spells with the sorcerer, or maybe as much mana or something as you have. Not sure, something to keep in mind when you might be creating a character. Sorcerer sounds pretty cool. Oh man, I remember when they did the monk class in Diablo 3. I think it was Diablo 3. Man, that thing was busted. Same when they dropped the pally. Oh man. Nerfs galore on those though. Of course. Good old Blizzard. Wow, there are some serious passive stats on this monk that are insane. I mean, what is that? Immune to charm. Okay. I thought it said okay, immune to poison. I thought it said disease or something too. Crazy magic resistance, become immune to non-magical weapons. That is just crazy right there. Dang, that's some stats. And that'd be the fun thing too, is to go through the character creation, try to find which races you want to use to make these different classes, and doing all that. So much of this game so far, almost too much. I don't even know if I can handle all this right now. A lot of this is reminding me too. I know WoW is going back to vanilla or classic WoW. A lot of these class descriptions and stuff remind me of that too. Even early in the ESO days, before I basically only played that right when it came out. I didn't get any expansions or anything, but it was a good game right when it came out. Not sure what it's all about now. Oh, wow. Okay, level drain. I can't remember if that was something in this game that was really like disheartening. That might be something cool to not only be an undead hunter, although you don't get lay on hands. But man, that sucks when you fight a bunch of enemies and they make your levels go down. I don't think you get them back. And in this game, you can only get so much experience, so I'm not actually sure how that's going to work out. Huh. I don't know. Well, all those cool different subclasses you can pick. We're just gonna go boring and be paladin. Like I said, I'm not really sure what to pick at this point, so we'll go basic. Oh, wow, halfway through. Okay. Well, so far 93 is the highest total roll. I guess I'll give it a couple more lucks. I liked that 1897, but I'll take, what is that, 5 more ability points. Getting pretty maxed out here, so we'll give it a couple more shots. Ooh, it's got close. 29 seems weak. Alright, well, 93 so far was the highest I've seen. Let's see what we can get. Oh, minimum 17. Okay, let's see if I can get that 0-0 you're talking about. Ah, well, okay. Yeah. Well, you know what, we're gonna go with the 193 we got. I wonder if you can get a total roll of 99. I don't know, but you know what, for sake of progression, we will go with this. Not sure if I can add to those later. I think I can, or maybe you can even buy some more skills. Hopefully I can level them up. I think you can. Like I said, it's been a while. We're going to go with those. Two-handed mostly. Switch to the off-stance sword and board. Tank and spank. And then, you know, you got to have the hammer skill for crushing undead enemies with your massive war hammer.
All will die.
Death to you all!
Get over here!
Feel my power. You got this coming!
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Okay, so I could probably sit there and pre-generate some other characters for my party, but I'm not gonna do that right now, so here we go. Okay, well, nice to see all those different difficulty settings. We're gonna go story mode. Not being able to die. We'll see what happens.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
It will be done. Not a problem.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, man, this takes me back. Yeah, we really enjoyed playing this game growing up. So far, since I've, popped the disc in the machine, everything has been going swimmingly. If you have not played Baldur's Gate, so far, like I said, this has transported me back in time. This is a really good port. I'm getting just all these emotions of when we originally played this game. So, like I said, this is the first time I've played this version of it, so I can't speak for later in the game, but right now, if you guys are fans of this genre of gaming, or you want to try something new, you want to play one of the greatest RPGs to ever be created, you go out and grab yourself this game right now. You don't have a PS4 and it's only on PS4, go buy yourself a PS4. It's that good.
No time to chit-chat.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person, such as yourself.
Not a problem.
Don't touch me! I might catch something. Away with you, beggar!
With ease.
I like how they have kind of made it a free walk. It's kind of nice. And then you can also switch it back to kind of like the point and click if you're more used to that.
With ease.
Hello there.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Hello? Hello?
Woo! Blow them up. Must be that 18 something on strength. I don't know. That was always a cool feature of the game.
With ease. Yes, I stand ready.
What do you
Not a
need?
problem.
Hello there.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Hey,
By Moradin's hammer!
With ease.
By
ease.
Moradin's hammer!
I should have joined the army.
Our rules are very strict.
With ease.
Our rules are very strict.
I can take Drizzt with both my arms tied behind my back.
With ease.
I should have joined the army.
It will be done.
I have a
It will be
blade
done.
with your name on it.
It will be done. It will be done.
Something on your mind?
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
It will be done. Not a problem. It will be done. With ease.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you. Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run. Get out of here!
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned. the ones at the friendly arm.
Hey, it's me, Emoen.
Not a problem. Yes?
You're a queer
I
fellow.
stand ready. Hmm?
Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
With ease.
Hello, pal.
Yes, I believe there is a way to play co-op. Let me see if there's like a menu that shows up. But at the beginning when I started, it said single player, so I wasn't really sure how to switch that. But I'm pretty sure you can. I will double check on that. I'm gonna once I get to the friendly inn, probably gonna call it for the night. But I'll double check on that when I exit out. Maybe I can mess with it, or possibly have to get to a certain point in the game to unlock co-op. Not 100% yet. Hey, thanks, man. It's been a blast reliving the game. So good. The port definitely, it's different than the original, at least in feel, playing on console versus PC, but still pretty cool. A lot of options, a lot of different things you can do, and yeah, the co-op would be very nice. Oh, blow them up.
It will be done.
blade will cut you down to size.
I should have joined the army.
You said something?
You are welcome here in Garl Glittergold's sight.
Not a problem.
Hi, friend.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a
Didn't
fine
see that
sod
coming.
such as yourself.
Guess everybody's just trying out to kill me.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
It will be done.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale. Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish. Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish. Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Okay, calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Not a problem.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
Here is where I could probably switch to the elf character or the MON, the rogue character, archer. Possibly they have a lock-picking skill. I could be robbing this place blind. And I want to say somewhere in this inn there's a really high, powerful character you can try to kill. Or that might have been the first inn. I can't remember exactly. But it's a tough fight.
It will be done.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
With ease.
Alright, well that was a first look at Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition on the PlayStation 4. Now this also comes with the second game, expansions, and other goodies included. So far it has taken me back to the days of playing this of old on the PC. Out the gate, yeah, it definitely doesn't feel exactly like you'd be playing it on a PC with point-and-click mouse, and it's so hard to remember that far back of how that game actually played. But just off of memory, it's a little bit different. But you know what? That doesn't stop this game from being excellent. If you have not played this game before, or you want to relive the past. It is hitting on all levels. Very cool game. Looks like I'm at a point where I need to kind of do some inventory management and kind of figure out where I'm going. So I will be back at this tomorrow, hopefully in the morning sometime. If not, throughout the day, if I get time, I will definitely be doing some streaming of this game if you guys want to see some more content. I kind of did it on I think it was story mode, which might be like the easiest mode or something. So, you know, I might look into generating some other characters, doing a different setting, so it's a little bit more difficult. So far, it's really face roll, but that's a cool, you know, feature if you want to be just playing the game to you know, watch the story. But one thing I do remember about this game was how difficult the battles were, how challenging they were, how, you know, you got to save basically all the time or you're totally screwed. And that was part of the fun of this game. But earlier someone had asked me if this is multiplayer, and I'm pretty sure that it is a multiplayer game. So let me see, because yeah, so right here it says single player, but I want to say you can get that to be co-op, so I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Maybe it's here? No, we looked at this already, didn't we? Huh. Yeah, well, you know what, I'm not too sure, but the fact that it shows single player there kind of makes me feel like that it's going to be multiplayer. Maybe I need to have another account logged in or something. Couch co-op. Let me see if I can't read the box again real quick. Okay, so, you know, the box does say one player. I'm not really sure what that single player is about. So, interesting that would be put in there. Possibly they're patching multiplayer in, or maybe some kind of DLC. Not sure what's going on with that. But you gotta feel like this day and age, a game like this would be drop in, drop out kind of play. I mean, there's numerous games that you can do that in. So let's hope for the best that it is. Very cool. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, okay. Right on. Well, that's good to know. Thanks for dropping that. Somebody asked a little earlier, so thank you for filling us in on that. Like I said, it's going to do it for me for tonight. I will be back on in the morning. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This game's awesome. If you have a chance, go grab it up.